everybody, welcome back to another video with ElectraSoul. In this video I'm going to be talking about a little topic that was kind of controversial. I posted it on TikTok. People hate when I say this, and every time I do I get shit for it, but we all chose our own lives before we came to Earth. Your mom, your dad, your situations, the things you've been through, the good things, the bad things, every single thing was chosen before you came to Earth. And the reason for that is because your soul needed to grow. It needs to grow in this lifetime. This happens within each and every single lifetime. Understand that if you are put into a situation where shit is just looking wrong, you are going to get through it because you chose it, because you can get through it. Everything is brought to us so that we can learn and grow as a soul, not because God hates you, not because the universe hates you, not because you hate yourself. Be still and know that. But basically, it's going to be about information on how you choose your own life before you come to Earth. This is a topic that I used to always think about because I would always wonder why somebody would choose such horrible things to happen to them. You know, there's just literally so many things that happen to different people in this world that it's almost hard to believe that they would want that for themselves. But your ego is not the chooser. Your soul is the chooser. Even though it's something that seems so brutal and you're like, I just can't understand it. This makes me angry. Understandably, it definitely could. Now, people take this either roughly or softly, depending on the state that they're at with their soul and their ego, because it can be very hurtful to hear that you chose your own life before you came to Earth if you passed through a very hard life. However, it is something that's very real. We all have soul contracts before we come to Earth. We choose everything that's going to happen to us. We choose the people that we meet, our life partners, our soulmates, the scenarios that we have to go through in order to keep on growing and learning. There's literally so much, and it's for a reason so much higher than you could ever imagine. Now, before I get talking about how you choose your own life before you come to Earth, let me just say that I do have a spiritual store called ElectraSoul.co, in which I sell spiritual jewelry. As y'all have seen the other day, I got my 777 bamboo hoop earrings on. I also sell other angel number hoop earrings. I sell angel number hair clips, angel number clothing, and I sell crystals, sages, and incenses. I also do spiritual readings and spiritual coaching. So if you're looking to enhance your spiritual abilities, go ahead and send me an email so that we can get started. You can follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter if you'd like. Let's get talking because there's a lot of shit that needs to be cleared up so that it could bring more peace to people, you know? So basically, as I said before we come to Earth, we all have to choose our soul contracts. Now, what this means is that you are choosing every single thing that's going to happen to you, all the scenarios, all the lessons, all the good times, all the bad times. It's simply for that reason, so that you can grow as a soul. And once you're done incarnating, once you finally reach that point, and once you're done reincarnating, you will have learned all of the lessons and about all of the things that you've been through in your life. Of course, looking into our own lives, we're like, why would I choose such a shitty thing to happen to me? Like, my life is horrible. Why would I want this for myself? Of course, your ego self doesn't want it. Of course, you don't want to experience it because it hurts. Like, who wants to experience trauma? Who wants to experience pain? Absolutely nobody. However, our souls know a little bit better than we do. And our soul knows that we just have to go through certain things at certain times in order to overcome and empower ourselves. To our ego selves, it just feels like pain. That's exactly why once you overcome these situations and you completely learn to become empowered over the things that happen to you, is where you start to feel strength. That's exactly why people call themselves survivors, because they survived through the things that they had to go through in order to learn. That's also why many people are still very hurt and upset over the things that they went through, in which they carry that trauma with themselves through lifetimes because they haven't learned to completely let that go yet. Once you let go and you completely forgive everything that happened to you, once you finally truly learn the lesson, that piece of you just goes, and a new empowered piece overcomes that. So in each lifetime after that, you are already going to have learned the karma that you had to go through in the life before that. We all have karma debt. We all do. No matter what you think you've done or who you think you were in a past life, we all have stuff that we need to be paid back for or pay for. These things come into our lives to show us that karma is real. It really is. It's universal. These situations aren't brought to us so that we can suffer, or because God hates us, or the universe hates us, or we hate ourselves. There are so many things that you have to learn in your lifetime that you don't even know that you have to learn about. Some people pass away with that trauma. And like I said before, they take it into their next lifetime. And then maybe in that next lifetime, that's when they finally learn to overcome everything that ever happened to them. I remember doing past life regression, and once I did it, I figured out why I was the way that I was. Truly speaking, all of the trauma, all of the pain that I felt in my past life was still being reflected into this lifetime. Can you imagine that? That's a long ass time. Once I overcame the things that I had to go through in that past life, I felt so much more empowered in this lifetime. I finally figured out why it was that I was acting the way that I was. With the good or bad karma that we have in each lifetime, you will be shown why you had to go through certain things, or even why you were rewarded such amazing things in your lifetime. Some people have really good lives, and that's because they're paying off their good debt too. Other people have really hard karma because of some of the things that they've done in their past life. It doesn't seem fair to ourselves, to our ego selves, because when soul chooses what we're going through, they don't think about ego emotions. They don't think about human emotions. They think about the growth that your soul is going to be facing while going through those things. So please understand that if you have ever been through something that has truly traumatized you and you feel like you can't come back from that, understand that if it happened to you, it's because you can get through it. If we couldn't get through it, it wouldn't have happened. Take that empowerment that you receive from the things that you go through and use it to better yourself and your life. You're supposed to use your downfalls to help push you up. Do not ever let your ego make you think that you're weaker because of the trauma that you went through. It does not define you. You can find peace within yourself by looking into your past life, by doing past life regressions, and acting accordingly whenever you are shown a lesson. Please do not take your hurt and let it push you down even further. Let it be something that literally pushes you up to where you're supposed to be, because period, we're all souls, and everything that you're going through is going to pass. The peace that you're rewarded in the end for learning your lessons and doing better and receiving even more good karma is going to be worth every single thing that you went through, because you're going to see how fucking empowered you become. This should not be slept on. Y'all should not be surprised that the worst times literally make you into a better person. Alright y'all, that's basically it for my video. I wanted to touch base on that because I don't want anybody to think that they would purposely do something to hurt themselves, or like God or the universe hates them because of the things that they went through. Like, everything that you're going through, you're supposed to go through, and it's going to be for a reason even bigger than what your ego could ever imagine. Please be still y'all and know that, because it may take a while to understand, to accept, to work through, understandably, but it's all for a higher reason than you could ever imagine. If y'all have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them. I would love to answer them for you. Thank y'all so much again for watching. I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all this Sunday for another video. God bless and take care. Bye.